Do truckers, electricians really make 100K a year? Most of the electricians I know comfortably make six figures. Around where I live, a journeyman electrician is paid roughly $54 an hour, I believe. And they usually have good overtime benefits. As far as truckers, well, it depends what they are doing. Most probably make between $508K a year, but there are definitely over-the-road truckers making 100K. Skilled blue-collar jobs have legit money in them. A good childhood friend is an electrician and makes well into the six figures. He is in the Northeast US. In a very strong union. He started his apprenticeship right after high school and is about 50 now. Not sure at what point he started earning that much. But after about 5 years, he was doing really well. Especially for someone his age. At the time, he does commercial electrical work. High rises, etc. Truckers can. But trucking companies have been driving down pay over the years along with freight brokers. Lowballing on payout because some sucker will be willing to accept the load for less. Our truckers can give you the real scoop on expected earnings if you post there. I am near the end of my apprenticeship for low-voltage electrician in the Northwest US and I am making $30 per H. However, once I nab my license it jumps to $35 and then significant pay raises every year, and that's in a non-union shop. I've only been doing this for 2.5 years, but between me and my wife, teacher, we live very comfortably in one of the more expensive parts of the country to live. Truckers, and people in the trades, have exceptional earning potential if they get in the right areas. Trades, blue-collar jobs, are looked down upon in the US because they don't require college. Yet most make more than a college grad. Yes, I'm a truck driver and my YTD earnings are at $108,000. Just started at a trucking company that only hauls hazardous materials in tankers, and most people I've talked to clears at least 100K. Highest I've heard was 150K, but that guy works crazy hours. The only ones I've met that make less work reduced hours because of family commitments or medical reasons. Electricians easily can. After a few years on the pay scale, the ones working for the city I live in make closer to 200K once OT and callouts are considered. It's a great job. Some truckers may make close to that but then have to deduct all the costs of fuel, which eats up half of it, plus all the time away from home and time working but not getting paid, like when you arrive for your delivery but have to wait 6 hours for your truck to be unloaded. That isn't paid time. Or more. My stepdad recently retired from trucking. He was making six figures. He was working for a small family trucking outfit though. They had a contract with specific a route that was long haul to a gold mine. So I'm not sure it was typical. But it's possible. They can. Yeah. But I don't know how much of that they keep after tax, rent, etc. Depends where you live. In my area, truckers are lucky to break $80,000 and have any kind of a life outside the truck. I manage multi-million-dollar construction projects for a living. Once guys, girls get through apprenticeships, it's very common to see six-figure incomes for plumbers and all sorts of trades. Iron workers and crane operators make great money too. I myself make six figures at 28 managing the projects, and I'm not even considered one of the trades workers. Construction, shipping, trucking, just like healthcare, will always be in demand. And we have a severe shortage of trades workers, which has allowed pay to increase a good bit in recent years. Look up the documentary, Ice Road Truckers. They make 100K in 4 months. Yes, but you also kind of work your ass off. Truckers have hardly any free time outside of the truck. And electricians work lots of overtime and extended hours. And it's not easy work either. You're on the job site and frequently exposed to weather. Most of the true blue-collar guys I know are working well over 40 a week. And are regularly on call. So yes, 100K is common, but you're giving up time. I call contractors for my job. I always admired electricians, but I talked to one. And he said he's often bent over or on his knees and working in hot or cold places without electricity. Whenever I do electrical work, often I end up scuffing up my hands. Or I'm on a ladder uncomfortably holding a fixture over my head with my arms getting tired while I'm trying to thread a screw in. They definitely deserve the money they get. It's not all easy work. Maybe not on average, but with experience, incentives and overtime, it's absolutely possible to bring in 100K. Same with many other jobs involving shift work. Trades make great money, and an entire generation was brainwashed into needing a 4-year degree to be successful. Now we can't find skilled workers under 35 for anything. Welders, builders, machinists, plumbers, etc. And yes, it pays well. It's very respectable work, it just takes dedication. You have to show up and learn. But you don't need to go into a load of student debt either. I got the degree and I still ended up in manufacturing and I make respectable money. Plus I'm not stuck at a desk. I know you didn't mention it in your post, but I work in mining, and with some on-the-job training I make just shy of 6 figures.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.